Okay, so here we have the Cars. This is moving in stereo. Um, I've never reacted to the Cars on this channel, but they are one of my favorite bands. And recently, Rick Ocasek, the primary songwriter, rhythm guitarist, and co-lead vocalist of the band, he recently passed away. So I wanted to kind of do this as a tribute kind of thing, since the Cars left a pretty big mark on me. And yeah, this is probably my favorite song by the band, Moving in Stereo. It's probably one of my favorite songs ever. And yeah, I just really love it. And I just wanted to kind of just do this just because he's Rick is gone. And yeah, then talk about everything after. And yeah, just get into this great song. And yeah, we'll talk about it after. All right, let's go. That iconic picture.
Life's the same, I'm moving in stereo. Life's the same, except for my shoes. Life's the same, you're shaking like tremolo. Life's the same, it's all inside you. It's so easy to blow up your problems. It's so easy to play up your breakdown.
So that didn't even feel like almost 5 minutes. But anyway, okay, so yeah, that was the Cars and Moving Stereo. Like I said before, one of my favorite Cars songs of all time, probably my favorite of all time. And so yeah, anyway, just to get into this, uh, reading from Wikipedia here, the song was released in 1978. It was co-written by Rick Ocasek, who I think I said was a primary songwriter, but this was also co-written, and it was from keyboard player Greg Hawkes, who also helped write it, and it was sung by bassist Benjamin Orr, who was quite the looker as well. And so yeah, it says reception. It was not released as a single, although it received airplay on radio stations in the U.S. Often copied with the song "All Mixed Up," which is the track that comes after the song, which is another song that I love. So yeah, it says the song continues to receive airplay on classic radio stations today. Okay, so it says somebody from All Music described this song as one of the Cars' finest experimental tracks, and that it sounds like nothing like a new wave. It sounds like a new wave update of Eno era Roxy music. So yeah, and that's basically all it really says on that. And then it says in other media. So it says this portion or instrumental portion of the Moving in Stereo song was used prominently in the 1982 film Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and that is a scene in which uh, Phoebe Cates' character is removing her bikini top while embracing Judge Reinhold, his character. And so yeah, that's a big scene. I mean, I don't know if everyone has seen that, but you probably heard the song, or at least like it was also in Stranger Things, in which it kind of copied Ridgemont High's scene, and then also it was in an episode of Family Guy, in which Tom Tucker was Phoebe Cates' character kind of thing, and Mag was hugging him. But yeah, so the song has been featured in three prominent shows and one movie or whatever. And so yeah, it's been around. I mean, it should be like a known song, I guess. I mean, yeah, even if you're not a Cars fan, I think you might have heard this song. But either way, it's a very good song. And so yeah, we got here for on Genius.com. There's not much about the song. There's no about on the page, but it has some annotations for the verses. So it said, "Life's the same. You're shaking like tremolo." And it says tremolo is a wavering effect in music tone. So then it says, "Life's the same. It's all inside of you." So pretty much it's saying like life is what you make it, regardless of the factors that play in your day-to-day existence. It's what you make of it and how you deal with everything in your life, basically. So it says for verse 2, it's so easy to blow up your problems. It's so easy to play up your breakdown. It's so easy to fly through a window. It's so easy to fool with the sound. So it says overreacting to what life throws at you is very easy to do. And also, someone commented that the lyrics draw attention to the common human tendencies to not address the real underlying problems in your life. And yeah, so I mean, like again, it's just about your life, I guess. And for the "It's So Easy to Fool with the Sound," it says here Rick might be uh, referencing to audio mixing in the studio as an allegory for shifting your problems to the back of your mind and concentrating on moving forward with your life. So yeah, very meaningful little lyric in that one. So it says again, okay, we get the verse 4 with the same annotations on that. And then we have the instrumental break. And then in the outro, it's just again, life's the same. I'm moving in stereo. Life's the same, except for my shoes. Life's the same. You're shaking like tremolo. Life's the same. It's all inside you. And I really like the little fade out with Benjamin Orr's voice on that at the end of it when he says you. And yeah, I just really like a lot of the effects in the song. I love the keyboards, the guitar, the bass. It's all just, it's just one of my favorite songs, like I said, and I just love pretty much every piece of the song. Um, so yeah, that's basically all I got on like this whole song here. There's not much on Wikipedia or Genius.com about it, but I will just say on my own here that the Cars, I would say, are like one of the most like, well, they are like appreciated, I guess, but like nowadays, I mean, I mean, at least in my area, you only hear about like two songs by them on the radio, which is My Best Friend's Girl and Just What I Needed. And I mean, even Moving in Stereo, like I said, it has been used in film and TV. And I just feel like people miss out on this band. They're pretty overlooked, I would say. Even like the members of the band with Benjamin Orr, Greg Hawkes. I guess I could just say Benjamin Orr, who's the bassist. Greg Hawkes was a keyboard player. Rick Ocasek was rhythm guitarist. Elliot Easting was a guitarist, and David Robinson on drums. I just feel like people don't know their names very well. And now that Rick has passed away recently, I've seen many tributes and tweets on Twitter and Instagram posts and all that stuff about how Rick in his music touched them and all that, which is really cool to see. But yeah, I just feel like altogether, even though they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in I think 2018, and they were eligible since 2003, so it took 15 years for them to finally get in. And yeah, even with that, it's like they've been kind of overlooked for a while, and it's like when you like find them and finally get into them, it's uh, it's like you're in for a treat. And yeah, it's just very, I don't know, this whole band, it's just how they impacted me. I mean, I just wish so many other people could hear their great songs and all that and experience the music that they released. So yeah, this song, Moving Stereo, it was off their debut album, um, which I'm going to go on, debut self-titled album, The Cars, which was released in 1978. And this whole album, I mean, it almost reads as a greatest hits album for the Cars. It has to be one of the best like debuts like ever, I would say. And I'm not just trying to be biased, but it's just like it's all just very well done. The songs, just for me at least, it's like you got first track Good Times Roll, then My Best Friend's Girl, then Just What I Needed, and then I'm in Touch with Your World. Fifth track Don't Just Stop. Sixth track You're All I've Got Tonight, which is I really like the drums in that one. Seventh Bye Bye Love. I really like the live versions of that. Eighth Moving in Stereo, and then ninth All Mixed Up, and which follows Moving in Stereo and has been kind of like they've been linked together. And All Mixed Up is a very emotional track for me. Uh, it's just very sentimental. I don't know. It's just one of my favorites as well. And yeah, vocals were always shared by Ocasek and Orr, which is very nice. And some people don't even realize that the Cars had two singers because Ocasek and Orr's vocals kind of sound the same. They're both kind of deep, kind of like monotone, I would say maybe. But and Ocasek once addressed that. And he said it was just because Orr and him have been they were in so many bands together, and that they were together for a long time. It's just like I guess you start to sound the same kind of thing, and yeah, uh, it's just a loss, I guess, a great loss. And for the music community. And I'm not saying great as in it's good. It's a big loss for the music community. And yeah, he was just Rick went on to do like producing things. He produced three Weezer albums, which is like one of the biggest things that he's probably remembered for. He produced their first album, the Blue Album, and then the Green Album, and then their 2014 album. Uh, I can't remember what the title was of it, but yeah, he's worked with Weezer a lot. He's worked with many other bands, and it's just he's gonna be remembered. He's was a very popular figure. He appeared on many talk shows I've seen with Conan and Stephen Colbert, and yeah, it just sucks that he's gone. And yeah, and I mean, I guess this is what happens. I'm only like 21, yeah, and so I'm gonna grow up and see like my favorite like musicians pass away and stuff since they're like older than me and everything. But I mean, it's just something that happens in your life, and you gotta get over it. But anyway, yeah. So I just wanted to do this. It's like a little tribute to Rick, because everything he did with the Cars is all appreciated with me, and since they are one of my favorite bands, like I said. And yeah, I'm just oh, we're going dark here. I gotta end this soon. Because I've been rambling on. But yeah, like I said, this band just it means so much to me, and it's just a bad loss and everything. So thank you to Rick and to Ben and Greg and David and Elliot. The music you guys created it's definitely not lost on me. And yeah, I just really appreciate the cars. So yeah, anyway, that was this little thing, a little something different, I guess. Not different, I guess. It's just I haven't reacted to the cars before. But anyway, thanks for watching. You can request anything down below. Yeah, I mean that's about it. Thanks for watching this video in particular. All the likes, subscribes, and comments, nice comments and everything. It's all very well appreciated, and I'm glad I can uh, help other people or whatever and watching their favorite bands. It's all nice, well, and good. All right, that's about it. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you guys later. All right.